Hey guys, long time no see. Sorry, work has been pretty tough these past couple weeks, so I've been pretty tired. Haven't had much time to mess with my fans or alarms for that matter. But I did have some good time this weekend to do something with my bedroom, and that was replace the Encon Crusader with this. A Tatung that used to be in really good shape. So I picked this little guy up for free off Marketplace with another spinner. I'm not sure. It might have been a Toastmaster, I think. I'm not quite sure. I haven't gotten around to testing that one yet, and that will be going to WeFire anyway, since he asked me for that one. This one, like I said, has had a bit of a rough life. So you'll note I don't have any bulbs or globes on the light kit because, unfortunately, the wiring inside is... Well, it looks like someone has spun this and twisted this to a point where the wires are all coiled up and the main wires that go into the switch cap are snapped. So I have to rewire this thing now in order to get that to work. And I do plan on doing it because I know I don't see these 3-fitter light kits very often. It is missing a screw. Fan itself was in good shape. It was very dusty, but the stencil's still in great shape after I cleaned it. The bearings are pretty rough, but that's kind of my MO with most of the fans I have. And it didn't come with a mounting bracket, so I had to jerry-rig another one on just so it works. It's not a perfect fit, but it keeps it up safe, which is good. So, without further ado, let's get it started. What's cool is it has its original Tatung pull. And this looks like it was ripped off a false graph. The joy of my bedroom. I get to film while lying in bed. So this was kind of a last-second decision. Wanted to try something new in here, because the Crusader was a little noisy for my room at night, and it kind of suffered from airlock. It was too big for here, so I have since removed that and I'm going to put that in the garage. Then I decided to try this little guy, and honestly, if not for the fact it doesn't have a working light, it's honestly good enough for where I would keep it here for a while, even with the noisy bearings. And I'm not sure if this thing had a model name or not, but all I know is it's clearly a Tatung because it's on the top of the sticker says it's distributed by Tatung. So originally the lady had this and the Toastmaster both for $10 a piece. When I went to pick them up, she gave them to me for free, telling me that she just needed them gone, and she said she's very happy that someone is going to be reusing them because she said she felt bad about throwing them away. She just didn't like how old they looked or something like that. So I'm like, sweet, thank you. You can't complain about a free fan. My challenge with this would be finding a mounting bracket that works for this goofy canopy. It's really wide compared to your typical spinner fan canopy. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, so we'll have to see what happens. Let's move it to medium. So low speed, I was actually getting a decent breeze. I have to say, spinner fans don't usually put out an awesome breeze. A lot of them just because they're kind of cheaper fans. This one is definitely better than most of them. You can certainly hear those bearings, though. There is some motor hum with this fan, too. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. Like, I could sleep with this thing running. And actually, I have slept with it running. This will be coming down pretty soon, though. This is not going to hang here, especially with the shape it's in. I don't have the light kit wired up in the box, just for safety. But even so, I'm definitely going to go through that with a fine-tooth comb and see how nice I can make this fan again. I did try to balance the fan, because this is one of those fans that was left on its blades for quite a while. I got it pretty good, but could be better still. Let's crank it up to high, shall we? Yeah, I think part of the reason why it's wobbling is because it's not technically the right mounting bracket, so it doesn't sit quite right. The ball part on the top is a little bigger than the other fan that bracket goes to. You can, every now and then, you can actually kind of hear it rubbing on the mounting bracket. Yeah, like I said, this won't hang up here long. A little too ghetto right now to hang. Well, too ghetto for my taste. Part of me does just want to take the light kit off and just have the fan as is. I do like these tat spinners, and I've been wanting to get my hands on one for a while. Actually, someone in my town, one of my neighbors, I want to say, had a pair of these in their living room before they moved away. The house sold, and I'm not sure whatever happened to those fans. I don't think they were tats, though. I think they were the CEI versions of this. Which, it was a similar fan, but slightly different. I think it had different mounting hardware. Yeah, I'm getting a good breeze from it, though. It's definitely a good bedroom fan. If those bearings were a little quieter, it would be staying up here. And if that light worked, of course. Because I really wanted a working light kit here. But, alas, I'll have to find another fan. Do spin down. I've always loved these style of fans, and I've never seen this kind of fan, this particular style spinner before, until I started collecting. Spinner fans are, I'd have to say, are my favorite kind of fans. And I like how this one has the vents on the motor housing. That's always cool. It looks really good in here, too. I'm kind of bummed I have to take it down already, but like I said, I'm concerned about safety, and this thing's kind of ghetto looking right now. I do have a few other fans I will be testing in the near future. I just got some fans I got to piece back together, because I got a couple fans I definitely got to show off, but I got them in bits and pieces, if that makes sense. And one fan I bought, it's a rather rare one, I didn't get any screws for, so I have to try to find screws that fit this stupid thing. The zoom spout did some good on those bearings, though. Spin down's much longer than it used to be. And that's that. So here's 0 to high. Not too fast, but not too slow. It's just right. No. Yeah, I definitely want to make this fan nice again, because it's already in pretty good shape and it can be better. But for now, there you have it. The 42-inch Tatung spinner fan. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.